my God, Jesus Christ,
no,
Kevin.
It's here.
Bro's trying to kill us.
Looking at your mirrors is not enough.
No. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's one thing that England's more strict on. Fail. Big fat fail. You would have got wiped out right there, and it would have been on you. You thought I was joking. You doubted me. You didn't think Goodmayes was as bad as I keep telling you it is. Well, here I am. I'm going to show you and rate and review this driving test centre. I'm on a route. I've got a real driving test route loaded up. I've got Swiss Kevin back again for another video. And this time, I'm going to give him a real driving test around a real driving test route at what I tell you all the time is the worst driving test centre in the UK. And tell me if you agree, tell me if you disagree. But in my opinion, this is the worst place to pass a driving test that I know. Ready?
Ready.
I'm not going to help you at all with this.
No.
I'm going to mark you harshly but fairly
Yes.
in the English rules, and you're going to drive in the Swiss style.
In the Swiss style.
Drive on when you're ready. We're following the sat-nav, and I'm not going to give you directions.
Okay, so we follow the sat-nav. Okay.
So I'm going to tell you when you make mistakes, and I'm going to tell you when you make fails.
Okay.
As you're doing it, because that's helpful for you, and
Yes.
it's helpful for you.
Okay. Right.
There's going to be so many that you won't remember them by the end of the test.
Right, so, okay, we should be doing like this.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Everything's clear. No, it's not clear. Because we have a driving school come in.
I know when I joke and say Goodmayes is the worst place, I compare everywhere else to Goodmayes because that's the benchmark of the worst driving test centre. And I know that lots of people disagree with me saying that Goodmayes, look already, we've got people on the wrong side of the road. Bro, this is no joke. Goodmayes is the worst place to drive. And I'm not saying if you're from Goodmayes that your area is bad. I'm saying this right here is the worst place to drive that I know. Now, they take learning to drive really seriously in Switzerland. You have to do, how long is it? A 2-year course. A 2-year course to be a driving instructor. So I'm expecting your driving standards to be extremely high. But your driving standards are Swiss standards, and we have slightly different rules and regulations. So if you make a few mistakes, that's cool.
That's cool.
It's because you're from another country and you don't know our system.
Can you put it on neutral?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So in the UK, they're not really marking how you use the car. They're marking your control of the car and your safety.
Oh, okay.
Oh, failed already.
But this is a pedestrian, right?
That is a pedestrian crossing, so we would assume that they're going to cross, but we can't tell them to cross. You can't wave another vehicle or road user and give any instructions. The only hand signal that you can give from inside your car is thanks. Okay, so on a driving test or for any situation, you're A, on a pedestrian crossing right now, your back wheels are on that crossing, and B, you're too close to this Mercedes. So what the advice would be is, unless you can progress past a pedestrian crossing, just stop behind it. We don't need to fill gaps.
Okay.
If you haven't got space, then wait behind it.
Then you wait behind
Yeah.
Okay. So I assume that this one is a zebra thing.
Do you have yellow boxes?
Yes. Yeah, we have.
Okay. We're gonna have a lot of fails. Lucky you've already got a driving license and you're not here for an actual driving test. But a lot of people do come from abroad and try and take the English test.
Turn left.
Cool. And because you've already trained, it's quite hard to untrain you from your learned behaviors.
Yes. And this is what I have with my students that are actually exchanging their licenses, because I specialize in that in Switzerland, right? And I find it more difficult to teach someone who has had habits rather than someone who's fresh.
Ah, okay. Are the driving test routes in Switzerland secret, or like here, they're secret but we can find them?
Yeah. Like it would be the same. Like everybody knows more or less where the area
where the
is.
driving test goes.
Not the actual streets, but where the area is.
Ah, so you wouldn't be able to replicate an actual driving test?
No.
So this is, what we're doing now, is a real driving test route at Goodmayes.
Okay.
And I get all my driving test routes from drivingtestroutes.uk. If you want to get driving test routes as well, then you can download them too. And I've got a little cheeky discount code for you. That's the best way to practice, because if you manage to do a mock test on a route that's an actual test route and you can pass it, then you know that you can pass the real thing. So check the description. I'll leave a link down below.
So, for the record, I haven't been driving a manual for 8 years now.
8 years. First time in a manual since 8 years before.
Yes.
I tell you what, in England,
Yes.
this is a big debate about whether you should learn in a manual or learn in an automatic. I prefer to drive manual, so I'm on the side of manual. I find automatics annoying, unless they're electric. Electric cars for me are on the same level as manual cars. They're just different. So I would prefer to drive a petrol manual for the noise, for the experience, but I'd also not turn my nose up at an electric car at all. But automatics, just how they change gear for you at the wrong time, just gets to me sometimes. He's thinking here.
I will stay here. Always stay on the right side to be safe, so I'll stay here.
So yeah, why do you teach automatic?
Why? Because the law has changed in Switzerland in 2018 or 2019. I can't remember the exact year. From manual, where I guess it's the same here. If you wanted to drive a
Bear right.
if you wanted to drive a manual car, no, if you wanted to drive an automatic car, right, and pass the test in an automatic before that 2019 mark, you only had an automatic, like here, right? If you wanted to drive both, you had to do a manual. But then they changed it. Now, the reason they changed it, it was an anticipation of EV vehicles, which are automatic, right?
Yeah.
And now, if you go to a car dealership, you'd find more automatic rather than manuals. You would order actually manual cars. So there's more automatic everywhere.
So to encourage people to switch to automatic and electric, they just let everybody who passes in any car drive anything.
Yes.
Whereas over here, if you pass in a manual, you can drive anything. If you pass in an auto, you can only drive auto. So you switched that like 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Yes.
And it's helped.
It has helped.
That must have made the demand for manual lessons completely dry up.
Yes. What's interesting is you said something that you find the automatic cars not changing their gear actually on properly, right?
Yeah,
Just
it's just really annoying.
Which, in fact, the reason why automatic is way better is because automatic, wait, I need to concentrate. Automatic gearbox are actually more precise than humans, right?
That's good.
No, you disagree? Why?
Because
it's interesting.
I want to gear down for that corner,
Yes.
but the car doesn't know I'm taking the corner, so it will keep me in third gear until I'm at the correct speed to change into second. But I want to shift down to slow me down for that corner.
Yeah.
The automatic will never do that. It can't anticipate the next thing coming up and shift you into the correct gear early. So we've made a couple mistakes already.
Yes.
When you decided to stay in the left lane
At the end of the road, turn right.
and the sat-nav said bear right, and you had to do a last-minute lane switch,
Yes.
I'd give you a driver fault for that.
For that, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
Bad
there was a solid
anticipation,
lane,
bad
bad
planning.
anticipation, okay.
Because if you're turning right, that's a legit use of the right lane, so we can use the right lane at that point, and try and
Turn
use it
right.
further back if there's more traffic, so we could have gone into the right lane a lot earlier.
Okay.
Cool. And you signalled right to exit a roundabout, which is also incorrect.
Okay, yeah, I have to signal left, yeah?
Yes, you have to
Okay,
signal left to
left.
exit roundabouts.
Yes, that's
But
right.
also on a mini roundabout where there's the circular blue sign, we don't need to signal at all to exit those roundabouts.
Even if you go left or right?
If you're turning left, signal left. If you're turning right, signal right. But you don't need to signal to exit that roundabout.
Okay.
You can, but you don't need to. But because you signaled the wrong way, then that's going to be a fault as well. What do you think about Goodmayes so far?
So, not worse than Central London?
Not
yet.
worse. What?
Not worse.
Look at all the nice things to look at and see and do in central London that I showed you.
Yes.
And you're saying that this place is not worse?
In terms of driving.
This place is grey and traffic and like, just look at the picture now. That looks cold. This looks like a punishment.
Yeah. Can these guys be there?
Yeah, they're turning right.
Yeah, but there was an.
Oh, maybe
there
they're
was
on the
an
wrong
arrow.
bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So with the gears, at this point, I might be giving you a driver fault because you're using the gears incorrectly.
Yeah.
So if you needed to accelerate hard and you've changed to third gear at that speed and your engine's struggling to keep up, you'd struggle with that. So you're not using the gears as properly, as efficiently as you could do.
Okay. And for those small bits, staying on first would not be a problem. Using the discs.
If you stay at a first gear speed, that's fine. But if you go up to a second gear speed, your engine's now struggling and you're wasting fuel by staying in first gear, then you get marked down for that too.
Get marked down. And that would be a minor fault.
Minor fault for sure, yeah. So to actually fail your driving test, you've got to do something that contravenes a road rule,
Okay.
like speeding or running a red light, or something that's dangerous.
Okay.
So something illegal or something dangerous. So where you're waving people on, that's dangerous. It could cause an accident.
Yes.
That would be a foul, instant foul. Stopping on a yellow box, instant foul.
Instant foul.
Stopping on a pedestrian crossing, not allowed to do that, instant foul.
This is logic. Like, this is nice, you see? Because in Switzerland, you would have intersection where there's no yellow boxes, for example.
Uh-huh.
And if you stay and you basically bother other drivers, then you can be marked down
Oh,
for
interesting.
bothering other people rather than a serious fault or a minor fault. It's the bother concept.
No way.
Yeah.
So a lot of junctions, that one does, but a lot of them don't. So see the road on the right, there's no yellow box in front of it. So
So you'd
you
stay.
could block that off,
Ah,
no
really?
problem. Yeah, yeah. Go straight on here.
And always two wheels on the two hands on the wheel.
No. No, not necessarily.
You could be like this.
Again, it's just if what you're doing with the car is under control and safe.
Okay.
Does it have the intended? So if you're driving with one hand and the car's super under control, no problem. Does that not work in Switzerland?
The only time you can drop your hand is to change a gear, basically,
Really?
right? Or to change your.
But if I'm safe driving with one hand, where's the logic in making me drive with two hands?
Yeah, no. I
But
get the
that
logic,
is the
but that's
rule.
the rule, yeah.
Interesting.
You have your two. Well, because once you're more stable, right? You're more stable like this.
Definitely two hands is preferable. Okay. If you've seen the series before where I rate and review every driving test center, you know I'm going to give you an area score, a difficulty score, and what I asked from you, if you can find the pass rate for Goodmayes, the actual one, because I know the pass rate for Goodmayes, put it in the comments. If you're first, then I'll pin your comment forever. And do you know what? For an interest piece, this time, I won't rate the test center because you lot are going to say I'm biased. I just hate Goodmayes. I do. So I'm going to get you to rate and review the test center. So
Somehow I'm biased as well.
why are you biased?
Because
I've cussed it out so much.
No, because I do drive,
Uh-huh.
right? So it's simpler for me. What I'm gonna do is try to place myself if I was a student.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Yes,
rather
yes.
than a instructor right now that does this.
Cool. So we're taking
Turn
this.
left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Woo! Oh my God! Jesus Christ,
Oh, no,
Kevin!
it's here. Oh yeah.
Kevin, bloody hell.
Fail big time.
Do I even need to say it? That's obviously a fail.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, then turn right.
We're also quite close to these parked cars. We don't need to be that close because the
Cross
road
the
only.
roundabout
I'll let you
and
deal with
take
this.
the second exit, then turn right.
The road can only accommodate one car, so we can just drive in the middle,
Okay.
like at least 1.5 meters away from the parked cars
Okay.
at the speed we're going.
Then take the second
Turning right here.
left.
This one. Oh! Oh, that. Jesus Christ! What the? Bro's trying to kill us. Okay.
Okay.
What I want you to do is before the light blue cars, just stop on the left.
This one?
Actually, no, keep going.
Okay.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Before the light grey car, stop on the left. Before the light grey car.
That one?
Yes, the one in the parking space.
Okay.
So pull up on the left.
Okay. That was close?
Bro, we almost died. So this is your maneuver. I want you to move off from here and reverse park back into this position. Keep it reasonably close to the curb and don't finish more than 2 car lengths away from the car in front. Cool? This is what we call parallel parking.
So you want me to parallel park
So
here at back again?
Move off and
Yeah.
reverse park back
Okay.
into this position.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Ah, fell. Big fat fell. What about that family? That you wiped out that whole family behind you.
This thing. Looking at your mirrors is not enough.
No. Because of the blind spots. Pedestrians could be in your blind spot. Oh, there's one thing that England's more strict on and expects a higher standard on than Switzerland, because the Swiss test is properly harsh, and they take the stuff seriously in Switzerland.
Okay, so you're telling me that now you
Yeah.
guys are
Checking-
more blind.
Checking each blind spot before you go backwards every single time.
But when you actually drive, you don't do it.
I do it, yeah.
You do it, but
Yeah,
in,
for
the,
sure.
in the test, it's required.
Absolutely, yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And how about the speed?
If it's in control, then it's okay.
Then it's in control.
Yeah, and while you're moving backwards, you need to be checking blind spots still, because there's big vehicles around us. People could be stepping out from those big vehicles.
Okay. And then the car length is 2 car length in
Oh
front?
no, that's fine. Just anywhere within 2 car lengths. That was a decent parallel park, but you would have failed for the observation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drive on when you're ready.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you don't ask people, for example, to drive or to parallel park between 2 cars in the test? It's always
Quite
like this?
often there's no cars, because it's just the technique that we're looking at.
Mm.
On the UK test, they're not really testing your
Turn left.
Your parallel.
they're not really testing your maneuver skills. They're testing your safety while reversing.
Okay.
So things like observation is important. Is the car under control while you're going backwards? Yeah.
Because
yeah.
here they would ask you, like, choose a parking and you park between 2 cars.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
So here again, where the road's not wide enough for 2 cars, just you're driving too close to these guys.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And I can.
You can say thanks. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's the same.
Turn left, then take the second left. Turn left, then take the second left.
Thought you were gonna swerve and hit those cars then. Bloody hell, Kev.
Then I'm gonna turn left here.
Not this one. Next one.
It's.
The next one.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
It's all right.
After
Thanks
letting
again,
once,
That's what I'm
turn
here for.
left. Turn left.
Oh, fell. Big fat fell. So that is a really good example of why you can't wave people across.
Yeah. So yeah.
Because you waved her across and then that car straight away cut into the junction. So if she was just looking at you and then started to cross, she would have got wiped out right there and it would have been on you.
Okay.
So the most you can do is make eye contact with the pedestrian.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at them, they know now, because you're looking at me, you're not going to drive into me. If they still don't decide to cross, then you can proceed.
Okay.
Yeah. Taking the next right.
Sharp
So we do
right.
mirror signal, position now, go to second gear, but stay on the correct side until you're ready to turn. That's
Great.
it. And then
So-
turn.
Turn here.
Yes.
Yes. And no signal, of course.
So we should have done gears before you're ready
Before
for
you-
that
yeah.
turn. So we've selected the correct gear for that junction. I mean, it's not a rule, but it's going to make life easier. Yeah. You wouldn't fail for not selecting the correct gear in advance. Nice.
So this is a 30 zone. Okay. 30 zone. Okay.
So here we're in
Nice.
4th gear. Can
Yeah.
you feel the car struggling? Yeah, in fact, this is a good second gear speed, 17, 16 miles an hour. So the car will be more comfortable in second gear. We've got a minor for incorrect gear usage there.
Incorrect gear, yeah. Of course.
Oh, I'm being harsh.
No.
But these are all of the things that if you were actually taking a driving test, we'd need to be working on to be able to be really proficient. And all of this stuff should be automatic.
Yeah.
Like just natural. I'm doing it without thinking about it so that I can spend most of my focus on the road.
Turn left.
Nice. Yeah, we can feel that punchy acceleration. So here we have the giveaway lines, which means that you've got the least priority. So all we need to see is that. If we don't see giveaway lines, then we've got...
Do you know that I thought this was a roundabout?
Oh, okay.
I thought this was a roundabout, actually.
Interesting. I know that your road design is very different and you don't have giveaway lines as much as we do over here.
We have a lot of them,
Oh,
but
really?
it's not the same. I call them the short teeth. You see those dotted lines? It would be, or that broken line, it would be the same triangle, a line like this, see? So you would have an actual, we call that a waiting line.
Okay, interesting.
That was too large. I was looking at the curb there.
Slightly messy, yeah, but not a problem. What are we thinking about the ambiance, the area here so far?
It's grey, as you say.
Very grey, yeah.
It's very grey.
Very grey.
As I told you earlier, I find it sad somehow. There, the test center.
What do you guys think about Goodmayes so far? Do you think I'm being dramatic when I say that this is the worst test center? Everybody gets benchmarked against Goodmayes everywhere.
It's funny because, you know, we have to be at the highest gear possible for environment purposes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Even if the car's struggling, you want to be in the highest gear possible?
Yeah. No, of course not. If it's struggling, then
You're
have
in the
to-
wrong gear. Okay, yeah.
After 800 yards, turn right.
But here at 30, I would be at 5 already.
Oh, interesting. Maybe in a different car.
Yeah, maybe in a different car. So here the speed would be 40.
Yes.
After 400 yards, sharp right.
I would say maybe that was a little bit tight to the blue car.
Okay.
Maybe. What do you think?
For a, maybe.
For a lane change?
For, I would say that for a student, it was tight.
Yeah.
But even for experienced driver, it was quite
What
tight.
we're looking for for a student is a 2-second gap. So we always want to keep that 2-second separation. So you want to have a 2-second time gap between you and a car that you're moving in front of. So,
How do you explain how to read the mirrors to your students, for example? Like when they can change the lanes and stuff?
The example that I use is if we're trying to move in front of another vehicle, you need to see the front of their vehicle in your center
here.
mirror.
Okay.
And if you can see it in here but can't see it in here, then we're too close. That's just an easy guide. It's not exact. It's not an exact science. It's just a guide.
Okay.
And it helps you to bring a bigger gap between you and a car that you're overtaking, than probably slightly bigger than you need to. But it's better to have a bigger gap for safety.
When you have traffic lights like this round, that means you can go anywhere, right? Left, right, or straight.
If it's green straight, if it's green round, then yes. But that traffic light on the left has a no right turn arrow, so we can't use that traffic light. We can only use the one on the right.
Okay, I'm confused there.
So
that one is
turning,
for whom?
We're turning right, so the traffic light on the left
It's for them.
has no right turns on it. We're going green at the same time.
Okay.
But because that traffic light says no right turns, we can't use that one. We have to use the next one. That's a good guide.
Okay.
Good question though. Do you not have that in Switzerland?
We have 3 types of. We have the arrows. Then we have the arrows with the yellow blinking light. That means that you have you need to give way. You need to give way if you turn right to the pedestrians and left oncoming traffic and pedestrians.
Oh,
and you have the round ones where you can go anywhere, but you still give priority to both oncoming and pedestrians.
Cool. So, Kevin, tell me about the area, the ambience, the vibes, the energy, and give me a score out of 10.
I would say 3.
How about the difficulty of passing here?
Pretty hard in terms of rate. I would say 7, 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's Kevin scores on the doors for Goodmayes. What would you rate Goodmayes? Let me know. I want to know your opinion because I've given you all my opinions about Goodmayes in multiple different videos. Give me an area score and a difficulty score, the one that you'd give it, in the comments section below. And if you want to see everywhere else that I've driven on this crazy driving test route exploration of London, check out this playlist. And if you're learning to drive, then this playlist on my body is going to definitely help you with all of the tips that you need to know to pass your driving test the easiest way possible. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, bye!